What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninja's Filthiest Pitches of the Day, the postseason edition. I am Pitching Ninja, and I'm here as always with the man in the box, buried in his shit, Will Leahey. Nope, he's not here. He is probably buried in his shit somewhere. But you got me, and we're going to go over the Guardians-Tigers game from yesterday. The Guardians beat the Tigers 7-3 to advance to the ALCS, where they're going to take on that vaunted Yankees team. Matthew Boyd started for the Guardians yesterday, and he was outstanding with 5 Ks and 2 scoreless innings, giving up only 1 hit. Had these fastballs, sliders, picked up a sword on his slider, and had this wicked back foot slider. And the only question this game is, why did they pull him so early? No, they have a deep bullpen. Jeff Rencourt mentioned during this game that they're going to really tax their bullpen by pulling Boyd after 2 scoreless innings. I kind of thought the same thing. During the game, did y'all think that they should pull Boyd or leave him in for maybe 1 more inning just to see what he could do? I mean, I did. I thought they should shorten the game for the rest of their bullpen, but obviously Stephen Vogt knew better than I did. Cade Smith came in, had 3 Ks and 1 2/3 scoreless innings, had these heaters. Hunter Gaddis had 2 Ks and 2/3 of an inning. He did give up a run, but he had this elevated fastball and this paintish changeup. Eli Morgan had 2 Ks and 2/3 of an inning, had this fastball and beautiful slow changeup. And then Emmanuel Clase with his badass entrance, as you see here, taken from behind him. He had 2 Ks, including this one where he stares down Kerry Carpenter after the K. I love this. And also had this wicked slider. And just general 100-mile-an-hour cutters. I mean, what are you going to do with this? He ended up getting this ground ball to close out the game, and the Guardians advance. But probably the story of this game was Tarik Skubal. Skubal was really good until he wasn't. He had 6 Ks and 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, 4 of them on this epic grand slam home run by Lane Thomas, which is my dong of the day. Has to be, right? And maybe the dong of the Cleveland franchise's history. You'd see the location of this pitch. Obviously, Skubal missed a spot, and we're going to delve into this a little bit more, but a heck of a job of hitting here by Lane Thomas. Just launch this thing. During the season, Lane Thomas only had 1 home run on a fastball that was 96 miles an hour or faster. Here it is. You can see the location of that. On elevated heaters this year, Lane Thomas is slugging 118 with a 0.95 expected slug against. And you can see earlier in the game, Tarik Skubal faced Lane Thomas in this same situation. Bases loaded, first pitch, throws a fastball. You can see where the target is, hits that target, gets a swing and miss because that is Lane Thomas's cold zone. But you can see the pitch that Lane Thomas hits out. See the target? See where the pitch ended up? And yeah, that's a mistake. Because on non-elevated fastballs of 96 miles an hour or higher, Lane Thomas was hitting 355 with a slugging percentage of 613 and expected slugging percentage of 492 against. And he had 11 whiffs on pitches in those locations. I put a codify heat map on these pitches, and you can see the difference. You can see the issue here about missing your spot. This is a huge jump from blue on the elevated fastball, meaning that is a cold zone for Lane Thomas. And then the red zone where Tarik Skubal's pitch missed. I also did an overlay of those 2 pitches so you can see catcher set up, same location. He kind of wanted to throw that same pitch and just missed his spot. I mean, that's baseball. And after the game, Tarik Skubal discussed this and discussed the importance of executing his pitch.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was at. I mean, the moment was the moment. In that moment, you're thinking about executing the pitch, and I didn't do that. One good swing. I mean, that's the game, right? One swing, one pitch. And that's what happens in these scenarios, right? That's what happens in the postseason. Most games are won by the team that has the big swing, which is usually a homer. So, and it's just part of the game. It's why it's beautiful. It's why you love it, because you can be from the highest to highs, you can be from the lowest to lows, and that's the beauty of the game. I felt good. Even in the 5th, when I gave up 5, I still felt fine. My stuff coming out of my hand was fine. 2 kind of singles and a hit by pitch, and then the grand slam. That's what this offense on the other side, that's what they do. So, I thought my stuff was pretty crisp. I went back out for the 6th, 5-pitch inning. Yeah, I thought my stuff was fine all day, even including the 5-run fifth. Doesn't matter.
Also, I love how Tarik Skubal kind of mirrored what Jose Fernandez said years ago, which is one of my favorite speeches by anybody after losing a game.
Part of the game, it's why it's beautiful. It's why you love it, because you can be from the highest of highs, you can be from the lowest of lows, and that's the beauty of the game.
Rough day, man. It's just so funny because baseball is so fantastic, so tough, I don't know, man. This game always finds a way to remind you how tough it is. So that's why I love it, and that's why it gives me that, going out there and working hard.
And now, my pitching ninja moment of zen. I don't know if y'all had this issue on the TBS broadcast, but randomly shifted into a commercial. I thought my dog stepped on my remote.
Bonus bets instantly. This postseason, DraftKings is coming.
My picks of the day today, I'm going to start out with Kodai Senga for 3 Ks or more, then take Jack Flaherty for 5 Ks or more, and top it off with Shohei Ohtani to have 2 or more total bases. And then I'm going to add in my 30% profit boost to boost my profits by 30%. What would your picks of the day be?